G'day everyone, in this video we're going to be comparing the 2021 Sherco SCF 300 Factory Edition over my 2021 Sherco SC125 Factory. Stick around.
Alright, we're on the 300. I'm excited to ride this thing.
So the main differences I've found is obviously in the power delivery. The 300 has a lot more bottom end torque. You can be in the wrong gear, really low on the RPMs, and still have power. But with the 125 you have to be in the right gear, otherwise you won't have any power. Even though it is the Sherco and has a lot more bottom end, it's still a 125, and no 125 is going to have heaps of bottom end power. I've found that the 125 is, I reckon it's better in the hard enduro, the real slow technical stuff. Just any 2-stroke I think is better than 4-strokes for that stuff. But I have found the 4-stroke, the 300, does feel better pinning it on really fast, wide open stuff. When you're pinning it, holding it wide open, it just feels better, the 4-stroke. 2-stroke just feels like, I'm not sure, it just felt better for me.
Oh, this thing's really nice. I love the 300
So,
4-stroke.
The map switches on the 2-stroke and the 4-stroke. The 4-stroke I've found does seem to make a little bit more of a difference. It makes a very, very big difference on the 4-stroke. You chuck it in slow map and it's a lot more doughy than on the fast map. Still got power on the slow map, but the fast map is just way more aggressive and faster. The 2-stroke, it's kind of the same thing. You've got more low end on the slow map, not as much of a hit, and a little bit more of a hit, not quite as much bottom end on the fast map. Doesn't seem to make quite as much difference on the 2-stroke. Still a pretty big difference though, you can definitely notice it. Alright, so now we're back on the 125, 2021 Sherco SC125 Factory. You can really notice that it feels a lot lighter, the 125 over the 300. It's just a little bit harder to ride on all the fast stuff, because it doesn't have quite as much power. As you can see here, you just got to wring the guts out of it. The 125 is just really high adrenaline, it's a bit more aggressive, just not more fun, it's just different. It's way more high adrenaline. When you're just pinning it in power band, it just pulls like crazy. The 300 still pulls like crazy too though. They're just both completely different bikes. Alright, so the clutch on the 300 over the 125. So obviously it's the same model, different bike. They both seem to perform just as good as each other. The clutch pull on the 125 was a fair bit easier than the 300. Still, one finger's alright on the 300, it's just a lot easier on the 125. Now the Shercos do seem to have a bit of a harder clutch pull over the KTMs and Gases and Huskies and all them, beaters, but the 125 is just as light, if not lighter. Still it's not a deal breaker at all. You can get lighter springs, you'll take 2 of the springs out, but on the 125 it's still super light because it's 125. But yeah, the clutches performed awesome. Obviously, same model, so the brakes performed really well. Alright, but what all you guys came here for? What bike should you pick? So, the main kind of things that I would say is what riding you do. So if you're doing more wide open stuff like in this video here, you would want to, you can do it with both. But I reckon the 4-stroke is a little bit better. If you're going to be doing mostly wide open, holding the pin, long whoops and stuff, the 4-stroke seems to handle a little bit better. The 2-stroke, by no means it can still do it. It's just not the ideal bike for it. But say if you're doing more hard enduro stuff, where you're crawling through the woods, crawling through the bush, first gear, idle, slipping the clutch, just crawling through the bush, I reckon the 2-stroke would be better. Just because, like, 4-stroke, it overheats easier, stalls easier, it's heavier. So all those things come into play when you're doing hard enduro. Just two strokes, they got that bit more of a snap which you need if you're loading flywheel or going over big obstacles. So yeah, I mean you can do either in hard enduro or in faster. There's just each have their benefits and non-benefits. But even so, just buying the 125 two-stroke, it's just going to make you a better rider because you've got less bottom end power. You're going to have to use more clutch control, so it'll get you better clutch control, and it's just going to make you a better rider overall. And by no means don't underestimate the 125. It has crazy power. But yeah, so just to sum that up, I reckon if you're doing the more hard enduro type riding, I think the two-stroke would be better for you, the 125. But if you're going to be doing more fast, flowy trails, wide open trails, cross country, I think four-stroke would be a little bit better, just handle it better. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just going to put some riding clips in now, and yeah, ride safe, and we'll see you in the next adventure.
Oh yeah, this is the same one that I saw go this way. Whee! Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is the good trail, I was not gonna lie. Oh, this is so good. Oh. Lug. No. Why aren't we going there? Rocky time. Oh. Jake said he doesn't like downhills and he just put himself into mischief. Whee!